Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. Gonna run another Wilds of Eldraine quick draft here. Hope I don't have to start out with a stressful 0-2 again. That's no fun. Ooh, this is pretty decent. It's a really scary one for white decks. Black white especially likes enchantments, and rolls are an example of those that you can put out a lot of this game. Prismatic Omen? What is this? Oh, no thanks. 3 mana 3/2. Oh yeah, I sort of don't love that. 2 mana 2/2. Okay, it's a Gruul thing. This is a removal spell and a 5/5. That's cool. Cut in is solid removal. Curse of the Werefox also pretty solid removal. Let's see. This always does the fight, right? Even if for some reason, well, I mean, obviously if they remove the creature you're trying to fight with, then it's not going to work, just like, an ordinary fight spell wouldn't. The fact that this one puts a roll on and then responds to that by fighting is not any different in that respect. They can prevent you from putting the roll on by stopping you by destroying the creature, and that stops the fight just as well. But there is no, I'm just double checking here, there's no situation where like your creature is still alive but you can't put a roll on it. You can only have one roll of that you own attached, or that you control, I guess, attached to each creature. So if you try to use this on a creature that already has a roll, you'll be replacing that roll. But that still is enough to trigger this. So, okay, it always fights. But it does make it a bit weaker because it's not really like give a creature +1/+1, fight something. Because you might, like, if it already has a roll, you're not. Anyway. So, I think there's several reasonable picks here. I think, like, either of these removal spells could be a pick. This adventure removal could be a pick. I want to take the enchantment just because it seems fun. Let me open up the Draft Sim WoE guide. Just to see what good players think of all this stuff. An advantage of playing... Where did I... Oh, there it is. They think it's not very good. Okay. I mean, I look at this enchantment and my first thought when I saw somebody play it is like, great. They played a 2 mana do nothing. We should have no problem converting this, right? But if you can get out a lot of enchanted creatures, then, it suddenly is 2 mana do quite a lot. Yeah, so it likes cut in as well, just as I do. Sorry, you're gonna hear the music cut in and out a lot as I tab back and forth. Now I'm surprised. I know Gingerbread Hunter looks good. They actually say it's insane. Okay. I mean, it is the worst insane card, according to their ordering, but it is one of the insane cards. I understand it does a lot. I just didn't really want to commit to 2 colors so quickly, but I guess it doesn't, right? I mean, a 5 mana 5/5, that's decent stats, and it comes with food. But, okay, fine. I'll take the Gingerbread Hunter. You got me. Well, what is this signpost thing? Charade, quite good as well, right? It says it's okay. Compulsion, a little hard to work with. Spellcaster's fun. What is this? Oh, 4 mana, 4/4 Vigilance that often has haste. I think this is probably great. It says it's fine. Oh, there's a Hamlet Glutton. What a card. What else? I think we probably just take the Glutton, cut off the green signal completely. Passing one of these is yeah, it agrees it's quite good. It says cut in is better, but I would love for Lefty to see 0 green cards pack 3, and for me to have 2 great green cards. So let's do that. Just take big green idiots all day. Oh, okay. Utopia Sprawl. What is this? Oh, it's the Golgari signpost. Ooh, I mean, if we can actually play Golgari, that would be pretty cool. And it seems like we might be able to, because Ashiok's Reaper is also quite good. Sugar Rush is okay. There's another Glutton. Yowza. How good do they think Greta is? I think Greta is pretty good, right? Greta. Yes, they agree Greta is quite good. What was my other option? Ashiok's Reaper. They say it's actually not all that good. Okay. So, I mean, we could just stick with green and take another Glutton, but I love the idea of, like, trying to make Gingerbread Hunter work in both colors, right? We have 2 cards already that make a food. This is like, oh, make a food, and also I love food. Alright, let's do it. Oh my god, Garrick's Uprising, it's so bad, but, like, what if it were good? Another Charade. Wow. Okay, that's exciting for a player who took the first one. What is this? Whisper? Okay, so it's a Mind Rot with a Wicked Roll. All right. Is Mind Rot the is that the card that? Yeah, that's kind of the classic card to refer to for just like 2 and a black. Target player discards 2. I think the first one that I ever saw was it really in Crimson Vow? The first one I like recognized as a Mind Rot variant. Is that No Escape? I think. Is that what the one it's called? Where's my dang old window? No Escape. No. It's in Vow. And you make a decayed zombie, right? Is it not in Vow? Is it in Hunt? No, it doesn't exist. It doesn't make a decayed zombie. It exiles? Oh, I don't even know what... Whoops. I typed Hunt instead of Mid. Oh yeah, No Way Out. There we go. It's in Midnight Hunt. 2 and a black to make an opponent discard 2, and you also get a 2/2 zombie token with Decayed. It's just like strictly better than Mind Rot. This one is not strictly better than Mind Rot because it costs more mana, but the Wicked Roll's nice. Scream Puff. This is a good card, right? It makes a food token. What is this? 4 mana 3/1 Flash Flyer. No, that comes with this like you are already dead effect, or like a Manticore effect. I don't know what this is called, but. Return from the Wilds is pretty good. Toadstool Admirer. Probably not excited to pick it. Garrick's Uprising. I mean, it's not good, right? Correct. It is not good. You could like run this and get a bunch of draw, but like it's the kind of card that just like, oh, if you're winning, you get to draw more cards. Congratulations. I think we're meant to take the Screen Puff here. It says it's fine. pretty good. How good do they think Return from the Wilds is? Fine. Well, let's take Return from the Wilds. I already kind of have a lot of big dudes. And this will help me ramp into some of them. What is this? Witch Stalker. 2 mana. I mean, having something to do on 2 mana would sure be nice, wouldn't it? 4 mana, 3/3. Okay, I mean, I shouldn't just like look at the black card, right? I should be paying attention to the signals I'm getting and figure out if I can actually play Golgari. Or if I should be doing something else. So there hasn't been a lot of good black, except that one pack that had 2 very nice black cards in it. And I took this. This guy is sort of whatever. Prophetic Prism. I doubt that I will need this. But this is pretty nice, I think. It's just sort of a whatever card, but it fits, I don't know, kind of nicely into a deck full of big dudes. I don't know. Sure. Everybody needs 2 drops. Knight of the Sweet's Revenge. So much fun. Oh, Ginger Brute, an actual, like, good card. Troublemaker Oof. This is a 2 mana 2/2 with a pretty solid upside. Oh, Feed the Cauldron is too good to pass. Knight of the Sweet's Revenge is fun. I mean, I don't know. Do I have enough food synergy that I can say I should be taking this over Feed the Cauldron? I don't think so. Up the Beanstalk. Well, I have a couple of 5 mana spells. Another Return from the Wilds. Even a Candy Trail's okay. I mean, this is a 2 mana cycle that might draw extra cards, right? It's like Garrick's Uprising, but better. Because it always cycles, and it has more or less the same condition for drawing more cards. I think I'll just take that. Fell Horseman's still around. I love this Scavenger, right? Such a nuisance to have to block when it could like become a 5/4 at any time. Thrilled to see a Curse of the Werefox come around. Evolving Wilds is good. I don't really want this stuff. Like, the Conceited Witch is fine. Sugar Rush, oh, I mean, combat tricks are decent. This is a combat trick that cycles, but green doesn't really need extra power on their creatures, right? Your creatures are usually big enough, so that's mostly just a cycling card. These are both pretty stinky, right? Let's see if Draft Sim agrees. Yeah, Whisper's not that great. Toadstool Admirer is even worse. Yeah. I mean, gosh, I really am being pressured into taking a Fell Horseman, huh? Picking one of these green creatures back up is really nice, obviously. I mean, maybe I could run this. The Goose Mother, completely insane. Think it's well worth having to run blue. Although, gosh. I mean, I think Stab Wound is pretty solid, right? It says it's fine. No, but I mean, we take the Goose Mother. We're not, like, committed to black at all. and this is splashable, and green often has fixing, even if you don't splash much blue. This is just so good. What is this? Witchstalker friendly? Oh yeah, it's removal. It's cheap if you're attacking. I don't think this is anything I should like. I mean, I don't think white is going to be a thing I'm doing. Edgewall in, really nice. Scavenger would be solid, but I have plenty of decent 3s. Three mana flexible tool. 3 mana for this kind of whatever 4/2. I think I just take the in. Getting this guy back would be a great coup. Also, it would help me with the Goose Mother if I end up only splashing it. Hamlet Glutton looks very nice. Anything else on the list? No Vampiric Rites, thank you very much. No Sugar Rush, no Wicked Visitor. I mean, it is a 2-drop, but it's just not for me. Yeah, seems like an easy Glutton. Black and white. 4 mana, 2/2 Menace. Yeah, likes the enchantment decks. Okay. Hopeless Nightmare. I think this is playable. Leaping Ambush is a cute combat trick. This is the sort that I think green actually does like. Swing out with your big beater and then surprise them by blocking with it as well. Not Dead After All, also kind of fun. But not as good, I think. Oh, I don't know. I mean, this is bargain fodder, but that's not that big a deal. I'm gonna take Leaping Ambush. It's good to have a card or two like that in the deck. What colors are you? Green and blue? Oh yes, this is the guy who likes really expensive spells, but also has this like looting effect. I'm not gonna have a lot of blue, I don't think. I mean, I don't know. If I take that, I'd have as many blue cards as black cards almost. I do have 3 expensive spells that he could enjoy. And the draw and discard is not nothing. What does Draft Sim think about this card? Is it any good? Not really. Could just take a Monstrosity, get some 2s in there. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. It is a little bit bad for the mana base to be like taking cheap black cards, but I mean, let's be honest, the Goose Mother costs like 5, right, at least. So I don't know. You don't need to run that many islands to have this be castable when you draw it. Do I have any other color fixing? I think... Oh, there's the Return from the Wilds, right? That lets you search for a land? Yeah. In addition to the 2 multicolor lands. So I think like 1 island would be enough to splash the Goose Mother, honestly. So I shouldn't worry too much about my mana base. Or even this, maybe? Curiosity. Ooh, second Sir Armand in the same pack. Someone's going to be a happy boy or girl. I mean, I think I probably want the Grotto. You hope never to use it for fixing. But it's like a Scryland that isn't tapped, which is pretty cool, as long as you don't need the colors. And if you do need the colors, sometimes it's even better than a land of one of your main colors, because you can use it as an off color, or vice versa. And obviously it doesn't take up a spell slot. What are you? You are not my jam. This is all junkaroni. Another Return from the Wilds looks pretty nice. Beanstalk Worm is pretty good, isn't it? Yeah. It's another big dork to ramp into. Spider Food's okay. It's... Do I need, like, some filler 2-drop? More than I need Spider Food, though? I mean, destroying enchantments is pretty good when they can, like, curse your stuff or tap it down or whatever. But like a 2-mana 2/1 that mana fixes sounds kind of cool. Don't think I want the Outrider. Plenty of 3-mana creatures. Well, okay, I guess only 4. No, only. Let's say plenty of 3-mana proactive spells. How about that? All right. I mean, I don't know. I don't think Spider Food's all that great, but yeah, Sugar Rush still not very good. This is only creatures, right? You can't like sack foods, indeed. Either of these maybe could make the deck. Being able to bargain with this is nice, but I think the only thing I have that cares about bargaining is the 2 Hamlet Gluttons, and I have enough food to feed them if I want, right? So it's not that important. I'm probably not running Not Dead After All, but I guess I'll put it in the deck so I don't forget about it, and then I can just cut it if I still don't like it. I have no idea when I decide like to put things over here versus in here if I don't want to run them. Like basically if I think I might want to run it, I put it over here. If I'm like I really don't want to run it, I put it over here. Hilda's Crown, so good, right? Knight of the Sweet's Revenge would be okay in this deck. But Hilda's Crown just deals with so many problems, right? They say it's okay. The thing about Knight of the Sweet's Revenge is it likes you to have food. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I think I'd rather have it than this guy. It's 7 mana to activate it. It's too bad it doesn't give you Food's Trample. That would be... oh, it doesn't turn your foods into creatures. It turns your other creatures into big creatures if you have food. Okay. So it makes the tramplers bigger, right? Yes, that's the idea. I mean, I think I'm supposed to take something boring here. Like, High Fate Negotiator is a good card, right? They say it's great. I guess I probably should take that. Knight of the Sweet's Revenge would be more fun. I do have a desire to own a lot of food. I'm a hungry boy. But High Fate Negotiator is just a lovely thing to play for 5 mana, whether you bargain it or not. And Knight of the Sweet's Revenge is pretty slow. Another Greta is a great pickup. We have both of the Werefox cards. What is Commune with Nature? You search for a creature-ish. Okay. But I'll take another Greta. I mean, we have that kind of theme/plan going. These are kind of all 5 mana cards, which is a bit much. Nothing? Brave the Wilds? What is this? 1 mana. Search for a land. And if you bargain it, you can make an attack for 3, kind of. It's not something you're going to do anytime in the early game, that's for sure. Searching for a land is okay for 1 mana. Especially if you're only running 1 island. This is a green card, I guess. And also blue. This actually seems pretty good. Yeah, I think I want that. Ground Seal. No, awful. No, awful. Glutton number 3. Oh, I think I'm supposed to take an oof. Glutton is so good. I mean, do I have enough ramp? I have 2 return from the wilds. I have, there's something else around here somewhere. Oh, I didn't take the one that searches for a land. I mean, Beanstalk Worm is kind of ramp, but it doesn't search for land, so you usually don't have enough to play that many of them. I really am tempted to like, these Gluttons are so good. We'll have food like all the time, so these are just 5 mana 6/6 tramples. But I've got tons of good 5 mana stuff. I could just use a 2 mana card that can keep me alive early game and also can deal with some gross enchantment they have. I thought I had an oof already. I guess not. 1 mana Hexproof Trick and give it a royal roll. This is a nice card. Season of Growth. I mean, I assume it's 2 situational. All these enchantments usually are. Yeah. Feed the Cauldron again would be pretty nice. No chance I'm running mono green, right? It just doesn't work. Another Feed the Cauldron is pretty cool, though. Dark Tutelage. Wowie. Wowie zowie. A little tough when you're running these 7 mana cards. I do like to claim that I don't worry about zapping myself in the face for any amount. But 7 is a pretty big amount. And this card doesn't do anything when you play it, right? You know, next turn it replaces itself, and it's still like worse than having not played it by that point, or having not put it in your deck. I don't know. I kind of want none of this. What do they think of Dark Tutelage? They think it's bad, right? Yes. I mean, I could take a Toadstool Admirer. I mean, I think, honestly, the Scarecrow Guide is the most playable card there. And yeah, I don't have any fairies, not casting that. Don't really want any of that. A Spider Food is fine. Outrider is probably my worst 3-mana spell. And I have too many 3-mana spells already. Dig for a creature? It's kind of cool. Maybe we run it. Probably not. Brave the Wilds. Dig for a land. Maybe we run it. Don't think I want Titanic Growth. 1-mana creature. Maybe we run it. Probably not. Season of Growth. I don't think we run it. Okay, so I have too much in the 1-mana slot and the 3-mana slot. And the 5-mana slot. Oh, where's Obosh is the one who likes even mana costs, right? Who likes the odd ones? Is it Jairuda? No, Jairuda likes even. Obosh probably likes odd, right? It's Obosh. Okay, where's my Obosh? So was there any stuff that I sideboarded that I should really think about putting in? Answer, no. Oh, I already sideboarded 1 spider food, huh? Okay. Well, we're certainly not running 2 of those. So clearly too much of this 1-mana stuff. I do kind of feel like Not Dead After All is kind of sick. It's just like Search for a Land is kind of good. Commune with Nature to go pick up a creature, kind of good. But I think the combat tricks are more important. The Toadstool Admirer can get the fuck out of here. These 2-mana creatures are all pretty mediocre. But it is nice to have some, isn't it? Oof is pretty good. I think this guy is pretty solid in this deck as well. Let's just assume I'm hitting good creatures all the time anyway. Why would I need to dig for one? My whole deck is full of them. There's no way I'm cutting a land here. High Fan Negotiator completely doesn't like fit with the deck plan, but it's just a good card, and all it wants you to do is bargain, right? And even if you don't, it's good. What's up with this Scavenger? Like, I have a lot going on 3, right? This is sort of... but it's such an annoying card. Is it Bakery Raid? Okay, very funny. I don't know. I like the name of that spell. I do have quite a lot of spells with mana value 5 or higher, right? It would sort of be nice to keep this. Probably I don't need spider food, really. And I could get rid of one of the 2 worst 2s, the Minstrosity or the Scarecrow Guide. I think I have enough blue sources that I don't really need Scarecrow Guide. I'd like to keep Brave the Wilds. Maybe that's stupid, but... Okay, this is a plan. It is a deck. It does things. I guess I should consider whether, like, instead of 7-6, I should run 8-5 on green. I'm a pretty green deck. This doesn't have any creatures in it, but I think it's still sort of playable. I have plenty in the deck. Brave the Wilds can dig up an island in case that's useful. I don't think I need a second black source anytime soon. All I need to do is hit a creature eventually. Oh. Well, I mean, I could hold up Feed the Cauldron, or I could... Oh, I'm holding up Gingerbread Hunter as well. Yeah, I should just play nothing. Go. This adventure is, like, actually kind of good right now. Maybe? Ooh, no third land, no second color, and nothing for 2. That's pretty exciting. I mean, I am letting them spell stutter this to kill off my Tempest Heart if they want. I guess that would be fine. Sure. This wants to be black. More blue. What's your second color? Freeze in place. Okay, well, so much for my spider food. It's only 3 stuns. It's not like a permanent tap. Okay, that's not so bad. I don't really have much to let me discard this forest for value, so I'll just play it. White. White is what they're doing. They want to tap my stuff. That's what blue-white does. What are you all about? You are a 3-mana 2/3 that taps my stuff. Okay. Not much I'm doing about... Well, actually, I could feed it to the Cauldron, but I can do that on my turn as well. Ooh, okay, I'm going to do it now, I guess. 2 can play at the game of making adventures not resolve. Not eating the food, not doing any of this. Yeah, I guess that's the tap I want. Probably I was supposed to tap blue instead of black, but it doesn't really matter. Certainly with what I drew, it ended up definitely not mattering, but I don't think there were many situations where it was going to matter anyway. Cool. I think I want to be drawing cards for all these foods, right? And I could do that early if I wanted. Sure, land's cool. They can make this a 3-2 pretty comfortably. But that's fine. Gives me an excuse to use Not Dead after all. Weird that they would do that before committing to combat, but okay. Sure. I think we're well ahead here. Just hang on to Royal Treatment, and I guess that means I'm casting Return from the Wilds for more food and a token? Well, 2 tokens. A food... I don't need a basic land. I just need a token and a token. Okay, well... what are you going to do with this? I'd rather you didn't. They have made a 2/3 that is a young hero. Oh my god, what a draw. Just like swing out with all the baddies. Actually, maybe could I have killed them if I had played this? No. But 10 damage is pretty cool. And a Goose Mother that they're not countering, that should win the game. X is 5. Okay, you got it. You got it. So here's an example of where like I can't really put a useful roll on a creature. Let's see, I have a lot of foods though. I could replace one of my existing rolls, which is fine. But I mean, this draws when I play it, so I could cast it pre-combat, but I think I just make my 6/6 a Trampler and have a good day. Oh, Royal is sort of annoying for them. I could make this a Trampler. Doesn't get in as much damage. Yeah, actually, if this is a Trampler, they're going to be pretty sad, I think. Yes. Alright, well that was pretty cool. We were up against an opponent who couldn't really do anything, but against a deck like that, this one looked pretty good. Oh, and what are we doing daily-wise here? Not casting red or white spells, tell you that. Good. Attack with creatures. Me, big green. Me, attack. This is fine. I can play Monstrosity on 2, up the Beanstalk later. I'd like another land, but, you know, the plan is to find one, so... Up the Beanstalk is a redraw. Hello, Ginger Brute. Hey! I'd like to feed it the Cauldron on 3, so I think I do just run out the Monstrosity. This is green, right? Yes. White Ginger Brute. Green White Ginger Brute. What is Green White doing in this? Now, this I can save the oof to actually kill the Ginger Brute later, right? So, yeah, we're gonna feed this to the Cauldron. And I don't really want this trade to go through, so I won't attack. Wait, what did they pay 1 for? Oh, to activate this, I see. They don't control any enchantments. I could feed that to the Cauldron as well. I want to get the oof. Yeah, you know what? Here you go. This is my plan. I needed that 4th land, man. To be able to cast up the Beanstalk and oof. Like, I could have tried. I could have tapped green and black, cast up the Beanstalk, try to cast oof, but it's just not especially good. Oh, okay. All they got to do with this was... But I mean, it's a 3-mana 3/4. What the fuck? That's gross. I think we just have to play this. Get started on drawing. Three mana 3/4 that exiles my graveyard. Like, what the hell? I could have attacked and like tried to combat trick this, but it still is just like, oh great, this guy still dies, but they lose their 3/4. I need to start finding lands, so that's what this is for. 2 mana 3/1. What? I mean, okay, I guess. So I could double block to kill this and just lose Greta, but losing Greta is kind of an imposition. You know what? I'll take it. If they have a combat trick, I'm completely ruined. Oh no, really? Yeah. Oh. What? What combat trick was that? Oh, okay. That's not so bad. So I can oof away their Ginger Brute, which does not look so bad. I think I'm going to gamble on an Up the Beanstalk instead, though. Try to hit the oof as well. Got it. You can't eat the Ginger Brute right now. Sure, can't be blocked. Very funny. And now a land is absolutely insane if we can get it. Yeah, it's too big to be killed by this. Oof would be really nice to have, you know, still in hand. But you know what else is great? A 6/6. Oh, for some reason I thought this made food. It just gives you the life. Amazing. Greta's very nice. Let's see about doing this first. It is an instant. Why do it first? Good question. Always be alert to that. I mean, this 2/2 does not matter at all, right? It might be nice to use this in response to one of their combat tricks. Yeah. Why didn't I attack? I don't know. I'm a big baby. I feel like I'm winning the game anyway. I guess the thing about this is I want to cast a 5/5, right? So maybe I do just kill their 2/2? No, let's draw. Oh, Werefox is so good. I don't know why I'm even tapping like that, but... I could get in more damage if I like killed this and then swung with the Glutton, but it doesn't seem necessary. Oh, why did I tap? I went out of my way to tap black in case I like drew something double green. But the only way I'm drawing is by spending black, so it's sort of stupid. Okay, opponent flooding out is good news. They've been doing it for a while, but they're continuing to do it. Ooh, that is quite a spicy card. Okay, let's see what you get. I could have had 2 black and 2 green available now. I don't know why I thought that would be bad. There's no way I was going to need 3 green, right? 8 cards, right? 20 cards. They bargained it. They just get to pick their 2 favorite creatures and put them on the battlefield. Incredible. From like practically their whole deck. I mean, if they're running this, they must have good creatures. So this is going to do something pretty exciting. Nope. It's a 2/2 and a 2/3. That's so... What happened to them? Why is this in their deck? Are there 2 good creatures like the bottom 4 of the library or something? I don't know. Is there some like Wrath of God in white? I mean... Let's actually see if I can look that up real quick. Set WoE all. There's a 5-mana Wrath of God. Yeah, I'm going to hang on to the Goose and this thing, I think. They're dead anyway. I imagine it looked like I was slow rolling them on purpose, but I just wanted to see, like, is there some reason not to just dump my hand, and there was. Keep an adventure card and a Goose in hand so that I win even if they top deck the board clear. It's like, it doesn't destroy all, it's not just destroy all creatures, it's better, right? You choose a number between 0 and 10. Destroy all creatures with power greater than or equal to the chosen number. So if you have like some 2-power creatures, you're like, oh, I'll just destroy everything 3 and bigger. Or if you have nothing, you're like, oh, I'll destroy everything. This is a good hand. It's got Greta in it. I mean, it's sort of it, but... It has like 2 of my best cards. I just have to find a way to cast them. The Goose Mother is the best card. Okay. Top. Okay. A no bargain oof. And their own Greta. How nice. Makes a 3/3, and it gets to attack. You know, I'll take it. You have a food, I don't. This is sorcery speed only for the counter. If they have the green 1-mana trick to put royal, I guess I lose. I mean, I think I want to not play High Fae Negotiator yet. I want to go... Well, I should have played up the Beanstalk first. Whoops. But then I want to go feed this to the Cauldron. Wow! Really? Oh, okay, creature or basic land. I thought it was just basic land. Okay, so they have some big bomb they're digging for. Great. Very, very well done. But they're not going to necessarily get a ton of value from step 3 of this, which is nice. Any chance I could, like, play Tempest Heart before I play High Fae Negotiator? Just to, like, get the extra value out of it? Probably I can, right? It's less mana efficient for sure. Beanstalk Worm is what they want. Oh my god, Garrick's Uprising. Yeah, this Tempest Heart should be really good. It's greedy for sure, but I think this situation warrants some greed. Okay. So I have exactly enough to cast a 5-drop and make a food, right? But let's swing first. So I want to play the High Fate Negotiator, right? But if they actually let me go for combat, I could make... If they go for blocks, which, like, they won't, right? They're not going to block. But if they did, I could make this a tiny little creature and be very happy. They're not going to make that play. It's such an obvious attack. I'm just going to play the Negotiator so that then I can swing with a 4-5 and at least, like... offer a trade, basically. But it gets in for 4 without having to not play the Negotiator. That's the concession I would be making by attacking first. Is that I would be kind of agreeing not to play the Negotiator this turn. I have Curse of the Werefox so that I can, like, actually kill this without losing a creature in the future. But I don't know. I think we're just going to be going for a face race here. Like, both players are going to be attacking. So it doesn't seem like they want to block, right? So the attack is fine, I think. Now, we know that a few turns ago they didn't have a 1-mana green combat trick. Yeah, no blocks is fine. They might have one now, so I can't guarantee that, like, Curse of the Werefox is going to kill their dude. Unless they tap out, and then I can. Hamlet Glutton. Okay, that's a little difficult to deal with. Oh, maybe it's not? Because what I can do is use both of these tricks, basically. The order is a little awkward, because I can't keep it untapped, but... Oh, or no, I want to use this to make it a 4/4, and then fight it with Curse of the Werefox, of course. It's going to be embarrassing if they have that combat or the green hexproof trick. Oh, even worse. Oops. Well, you can attack for 13, can you? Ouch. I did not see that coming. Yeah, you should attack. Oh, I said 13, but this is only a 6/6, not an 8/8. I mean, it's pretty bad now, the situation I'm in. 5/5 isn't bad, though. I don't know. Maybe I could have been less aggressive. This probably just kills me. Well, they don't have many foods. Only as a sorcery. Okay. They're having fun with Garrick's Uprising, that's for sure. Island is maybe the best draw in the deck. What is this? It's Wicked. Okay, I double block? I think you should have made the other one Wicked, so I would have to single block each of them, and then I would just concede. They left up a colorless, so they really can't have any trick. I mean, don't get me wrong, this isn't great. Well, it maybe is great, because this means I don't even have to lose a creature. I go to 1. Oh, I go to 0! Very funny. Okay, never mind. Because if I kill the creature, yeah, okay. The Wicked roll, right. Alright, I mean, that game showed that A, you can have Garrick's Uprising be good, and also, I don't know, B, like, I made some... Spending 2 combat tricks, a combat trick and a punch or a fight to kill that creature was very bold. I think it made sense, but it could be wrong. This, oof, doesn't do anything for a long, long time. I think I have to toss it. If I could guarantee drawing a swamp, it would be fine, but I can't. This is much better. I don't think I need the Beanstalk Worm. I'd like to up the Beanstalk on 2 and feed the Cauldron on 3, and then I can Glutton on 5. Whew. This is exciting. Might make this a lot worse, but cost them 2 mana to activate, so probably not. Maybe the best draw in the whole deck. And I leave green untapped. Okay. It's a weird Death Toucher. Alright, what's the trick? Double Strike. That resolves. So if I give this +1, +3, it lives, right? They just hit me for 4? Seems worthwhile. this is my 6/6. May as well swing first, right? They can't give it Death Touch. Screen Puff is cool. Not a ton I can do about it at the moment. I could start putting counters on this, but I don't have that much food, right? I mean, I guess I kind of do. I could feed this to the Cauldron on my turn and put 2 counters on this and swing for 11, right? They block here, take 6, have no creatures. They develop a 5/4 menace. It's not clear what I do after that. Versus if I just start drawing, I can hit like thing after thing. Let's do that. Let's draw. Yeah, no need to main phase this. Okay. My big dude traded for their big dude, and I think I will main phase this now. Second main. Ooh, that's very slow. I think I like this. I guess they want the treasure so they can cast this, is the idea? Sure. Okay. This is all fine. I don't think I need, like, the counter or anything. I just love drawing cards. Oh man, I want the food token back. I would love to oof this away, and I should be able to, right? Even if I have to play Royal Treatment sort of ineffectually. No. I already have my blue source, and I don't have anything blue to cast anyway. So the idea, I think, would be to make this a 4/2. Or this a 4/4? No, it doesn't matter, because I have to oof before combat to make sure I have the thing, right? No, I could, yeah, Royal... Okay, hang on. swing with this. Okay, great. I just get to make a food. Oh, I don't get to. Whoops. I forgot that that was a possibility. Okay, that resolves. I didn't... They're sacking all their treasures. That's interesting. I didn't think they would want to do that. I mean, I could sack this, but I think this is so much potential value that I'd rather throw away the royal treatment. My creatures being hexproof doesn't matter very much. The roll token is whatever. I mean, I don't know. This is like a little bit wimpy. Why did I leave? It doesn't matter. I don't have any abilities to activate. I didn't want them drawing lands off my deck, right? Because they clearly need lands. That's a weird one. And now we're kind of bricking out here. Goose Mother is obviously the best top deck in the world. Sure, bombard me. They are literally tapped out. So it is free to block this, right? No weird abilities. They're just throwing this away for a rat. Or no, they're gonna sack it for a card. Sure. But they get the rat as well. Actually, since they are getting a card and it might be like a deal damage card, let's block like this. I could block with the Minstrosity to gain a food to draw my own card, but I think that's pretty silly. This is pretty cool for them. They get the rat, right? I mean, come on. They're getting so much out of these damn rats all of a sudden. And I ran out of food. And also spells, by the way. 11 lands in the top 21. Not great. So this is sort of a 4-3 or even a 5-4? If they sack something else like this. So I can't just, like, I don't know. I could throw the Minstrosity at it. Then the Minstrosity is trading for one of these creatures, and I get the food, which is nice. I won't be able to activate Greta, because I won't get the food till after combat, but... oh well. Oh, but Greta isn't dying, so I can activate her after combat. Really? Okay. Sure. Oh, they get more rats out of this. Very funny. But shouldn't you have not sacked the creature yet? You should have just let it die and then give it a counter when it came back? Oh, but the rat was... No, because then you wouldn't have the rat anymore, and you wouldn't get the card. I mean, I still need cards. That, well, is not it. But I could get a blue source, I guess. Makes Goose Mother that much better of a top deck. But we're going to die pretty soon if nothing good happens. They're just amassing too much value. And getting in very noticeable amounts of damage. Oh my god. Okay, nothing I can do about that. Don't pop Evolving Wilds. I want them to hit lands. That's my forest, right? Yes. They don't have enough black mana to do this again. I think they're throwing away a rat. I think they tapped too much black when they paid for this. Could have tapped another red. Very funny. I mean, a food is pretty good, right? And I guess a 1/1 is alright to help with the menace guy. Hilarious. You make me laugh all the time. Ugh. This is at least 14 lands in the top 28, which is, I don't know, not as bad as what the stats were looking like earlier, honestly. But we don't know. Maybe this is a land too. Do I have Feed to the Cauldron still in the deck? No, just one, which I've played already. Alright, draw a card. I don't think bargaining is going to be so great. Oh, actually I can bargain the human token, right? Sure. I could use the life swing, that's for sure. Not sure why you wanted to domain phase that. Play the Greta as a 3-mana food token, huh? I don't think that's right. I think I'm supposed to try to lose this Greta usefully in combat somehow. Okay, that's not so bad. That's pretty bad. just want to sack this, huh? Okay. "13 cards is still plenty. It's way more than I have. Ugh. Now, I mean... Well, I can find out what card they have, I guess. It's not the Goose Mother. It's one of my Hamlet Gluttons, I think? So I haven't lost any this game, have I? Oh, I have. It was so long ago. Alright, I don't know what card is still missing. Beanstalk Worm? It's a Beanstalk Worm. Okay. I decline. My whole deck is gas, and now I actually do have to play this. Yes. I don't know, they're gonna kill me in a second anyway. Why haven't they played the Beanstalk Worm if that's what they have? They've just been too busy. Like, they got my forest, right? I don't quite understand. Well, it's been pretty tough to deal with them having, like, oh, okay, some instant speed shoot me spell? No. Two 1/1s, I mean, that's gonna just kill me, right? Even if nothing else weird happens. Maybe I could play a Goose Mother. Really? And have enough lands left, or enough mana left to gain some life. I'm actually shocked that they're sacking their 1/1s. Okay, I mean, this is some life. Good, my last land. Oh, I was wondering when I would draw this. Haha. I mean, it has some value. Nope, no enchantment, no adventures in my graveyard. Never mind. Yeah, I think if they just like hadn't thrown away their 1/1s, they could kill me with Raid Bombardment. Okay, I guess they're killing me anyway. Yeah, it looks that way. Alright, I won't give them the satisfaction. And they still have my Beanstalk Worm. Did I have fun in this match? No. Fix your shuffler. Don't give me random cards. Give me a good curve. Too many lands. Not enough bombs. I mean, opponent had a good thing going. It's not like I just got screwed by my own deck. Okay, sure. I don't think we're ramping with Beanstalk Worm. It's usually not very good in limited. You don't have that much like draw to give you this stuff. I'd rather just play out the oof, right? Right? I mean, I could. No, doesn't make any sense. Just get a 2/2 out there, try not to die. I have good combat tricks, or good ways to deal with creatures. For example? Yeah, this doesn't do any funny business. It's pretty slow. Yeah, we definitely just play this for a land. And I think a human is better than a food right now, right? I'm probably going to sack either one. Well, the food is harder for them to just shoot, so I can make it more likely that Hamlet Glutton is castable. A 1/1 might get in a damage, but it probably won't. Red-black, but then they have this celebration thing. Okay. This is fine. Well, I could also just play a 4-cost, right? Maybe that's better than... Oh, this goes into my hand. So if I take a forest, I can still play the 4-cost. It's a 3/4, makes a wicked rat. And this celebrates for free? That's pretty cool. I want to like use Royal Treasure treatment rather to like trick this thing. But it doesn't even really work, right? I also want to use up the Beanstalk to draw cards off of all these 5s. I think that's good enough value to read it out. It's a nice blocker. Well, not really. Okay, I'll take 5, I think. Sure. A very wicked witch indeed. Celebrate onto the rat, or... Are they paying too? I thought this was... Oh, at the beginning of combat, I see. I could feed this to the cauldron. But I think I'd rather just play a 6/6, right? Forest's a pretty great draw, because it lets me hold up the hexproof trick. Whoa, okay. Let's see. See what you got? Creatures get +2/+0. They make rats, okay? Sure, so I lose most of my board, so do they. I can keep this if I want. Or I guess I could keep the Minstrosity. I think I'd like to keep my Hamlet Glutton, thanks. What were those triggers they got? Did they make rats or something? Each player sacks 2 creatures. Okay. I guess. I only had 1, but they basically just had rats, so fair enough. Yeah, that tap looks right. I lost my Feed the Cauldron, which is sort of sad. Is it +2/+0? Yeah. So they're threatening to attack for 8, which is not a problem. I don't really have a kill in 2 turns, though, so... I think it's probably fine. Oh, this is only creatures. The only thing I could really kill... I don't know. Am I supposed to sit on this? No, I just lose if I do that. I think I have to main phase kill this so I get a food out of it. Obviously, I know I'm losing a life, but they're attacking for less, so... Can't really ask for more. Now if I eat the food and, like, nobody else does anything, I am winning the race. Oh, so good. Who allows such good players? Actually, I don't attack, right? Just in case they can kill me somehow by pumping up this menace guy. I'll have lethal next turn whether I attack or not. X is, what, I have 7 lands, so X is 5? I could pay less. Because even for X is 2, it's like... Even for X is 0, it's lethal. And wouldn't it be nice to have a food around in case of some disaster? Like, kill a creature, give this +3/+0 or something? I don't think they have such a card. Yeah, maybe I'll just pay X as 3. Don't want to go down to 3 so that they could respond to the food by lightning bolting me or whatever is like that in the format. Okay, looks like we got there. Oh, it's a reach creature. That's cool. Nice. This is pretty good. I just cast it for 7. And I don't need a card as much as I want a food lying around in case things get weird. Okay. So, I mean, kind of lucky top decks at the end of the game, for sure. Right, I got the Goose Mother and the High Fae at a great time. It's not 100% clear my, like, decision-making at the end was perfect. With, like, putting on less pressure by not attacking with the High Fae. I think I was right to only pay X's 3 for this. It didn't need to be any bigger, right? It wouldn't have been any better, and I would have been in more danger. Having this as a useful blocker, I think, was pretty important. So not attacking with it was right. I don't know. Still, I mean, got lucky, but also played to, you know, my outs, so to speak. Like, I didn't necessarily need outs. I was kind of in a good position. But, you know, while I was looking good, I was like, what could my opponent do that would beat me, and try to play around that. When I was looking bad, I was like, what could I draw that would win, and play around that. So, and then I got the things I needed. So, sort of rewarded for good play. This looks nice. Can't do anything for a little while, but I have Feed the Cauldron, Greta, like, right? I mean, this is sort of a lot of draw. Okay, they have a rat thingy, a thingy that likes rats. It's not itself a rat, though, okay. I don't think the color matters very much. Let's try to get more forests out there. I could run this out and, like, oh, it threatens to block this, but I'd love to have green mana up to counter some removals, so I'm just gonna kill this turn. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Yes, that's the tap I want. I don't know, maybe I was supposed to sack a food to give this a +1/+1 counter, but I don't think so. Alright, come on in. I'm not gonna like proactively use this to try to win a combat. It's too dangerous. Okay. Pretty scary stuff. This threatening to be a 5/4 is really cool. I can... Why is I don't know, whatever. Obviously, you don't have to manually tap because there's only one option. What's this all about? I think I actually kind of have to do this. I can't afford for this thing to keep, like... Granted, for draw, like, would be nice, but I can't be pinging myself all this much. I need to eat this food and get the board under control. They're going to combat trick one of these things, but they can't combat trick both of them, right? Oh my god. Alright, sure. It's not that bad, probably. Now they combat trick the 3/4. 2-0 and first strike, yikes. Pretty badly punished here. I don't know what I was supposed to do, really. Just take more damage? Yeah, that's a card, I guess. A 3/4 hold up a combat trick? Ugh. Pretty sad out here. Swing with everything, I assume? Yeah. Take 9! So I should have played an untapped land, I guess. Too greedy to play the Evolving Wilds. I mean, I don't know. If I had eaten a food, was I living there? No, right? So I think it was probably right to play the Evolving Wilds and just hope to survive long enough that the value of not having to play tap land next turn pays off. I don't know. Right? Like, what good would the extra mana next turn do? I mean, it could do some stuff. Play an unbargained Hamlet Glutton? I don't know. Tough. Like, the big swing turn was when I tried to kill this thing but couldn't, right? When I double blocked. Or not double blocked. I blocked both creatures. Those Not Dead After Alls were very good. I could not deal with that stupid ratter that I killed twice. And it just kept coming back as a 3/3, making their rats undeal-withable. And also difficult to block itself. I don't know. 3 wins is not embarrassing. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.